Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos Castillo, and I'm currently a student at NC State Institute for Advanced Analytics. I'm here today with Carlos Chávez, who is a 2019 graduate at the Master of Science in Analytics program. Carlos works as a senior data scientist at Red Ventures, a company located in Charlotte, North Carolina. Carlos, good afternoon, and thanks a lot for sharing with us some minutes of your time. Could you please describe what has been your career journey from the moment you completed the Master of Science in Analytics until your present position?
Yeah, thank you for giving me the time to kind of know a little bit more about me. I'm very happy to be here. Yeah, for sure. So, long story short, it hasn't changed that much in terms of the company because I've always been in the same company, Red Ventures. But it has changed a little bit about duties and stuff. So I think I can elaborate a little bit more about that. Okay, so I graduated from the program with an offer from Red Ventures, which was one of the companies that came to recruit on campus. So I got that offer, and after that, I started working as a data scientist in one of the teams that basically was kind of a central type of team. Because Red Ventures is divided by verticals. It's a digital marketing type of company in which you have like different partners who has different needs. So for example, there's a vertical related to partners that are uh, on the education type of business. There are others that are more related to banking. And for example, I'm currently on a vertical related to media and commerce. So I started being on a team that was basically serving all the other verticals, which was a central type of team. And then after that, I transitioned to what was called a data science product team, in which we started building products in-house to serve again for other type of verticals. So it was kind of again another type of central team. But then after that, I switched to a different role in which I was part of a vertical for the first time, in which is the unit in which I am now. And then I got promoted as well as a senior data scientist. Yeah,
Awesome, congratulations.
thank you.
And what skills did you get or reinforced at the program that you use regularly at your job?
I will say the important thing here is like the program reinforces the fact that you have to be part of a team, right? You are part of a team in homeworks, you are part of a team on the practicum team, and potentially other you know opportunities. So I think that's a skill that it's important to me when I'm working in real-time projects, because you cannot just put something in production environment by yourself. Like you can develop a model, you can do all the data science work, but that's what allows you to kind of actually do the contribution and make an impact on the business is if you work part of a team will involve like data engineers or data analysts, other type of profiles, also people from the business itself. And that's something that it's important for you if you want to start here. Another aspect will be that the program is very business oriented. It's always more about you need to know the technical stuff, but you don't need to actually do the math behind that much. It's more about how you can apply it in the best way possible, right? So I think that's also something that it's very applicable to me on my day to day. I always have to start thinking from the business side of things, like and that means like trying to measure which will be the impact, try to make priorities regarding which will be the project that I need to pick based on that impact and those type of estimations. So yeah, I will say that those things are very important.
Awesome, thank you. And which professor or staff member at the IAA do you think influenced you the most?
Well, that's a tough one. I will say on my time when I was there was Dr. Reyes, which taught topics like machine learning, linear algebra.
Mhm.
So I think, and also data mining. So that was the first sign of things when I saw that this was more more or less business oriented. So she taught the topics, from the week, but as well, she kind of gave some ideas about how to apply this on a real case scenario. I think she's not part of the faculty anymore, but I
No
mean,
longer, she's not here.
no, right? But I mean, all of them are really good. Dr. Lavar is also someone who was very passionate about what he was explaining
True.
at the time. So that's also making a very very good contribution. And I think, just to give kudos to my also my teacher over there, Andrea Villanes, who is also Peruvian. So I think that's
Yes.
the she's basically the reason why I chose the program.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Why do you say that?
because when I was there back there in my country, I was looking for options to study abroad, and then she happened to be one of the most successful Peruvian professionals at the time.
Hmm?
When I was doing my research, and when I saw her resume, and I saw the profile, or the way in which she was, um, you know, developing her career, and I was like, okay, I wanna emulate that. Then I started checking around like programs that I could apply, and ended up happening to apply in the same program that she applied. So she was a extremely positive impact in my life, I would say.
Oh, she will be glad to hear that. She's not only a very nice person, but also an extremely smart professional.
Yeah, yeah, she is for sure.
What is your more precious memory from the Institute?
My time with my practicum team, I would say, uh,
Hmm.
because I mean, I think it's gonna happen to most of the people. Like that's the team that in which you're gonna spend the most of the time, and they're gonna be, a lot of challenges that you all have to overcome as a group for sure. But I think that also creates some opportunities to bond in a deeper level, I would say. There are some people who I still talk to, quote unquote, on a regular basis, and try to keep in touch with them. So yeah, I really really liked the time that I spent there with those guys. It was
Yes,
it was very important on my career, and I enjoy it a lot.
I see. Um, what advice would you give to current or future students, particularly those from Spain or Latin America who are considering applying to a Master of Science in Analytics? You can answer in Spanish if you wish to, or in both
Yeah,
English and Spanish.
I can try to do both.
Yeah.
So, well, an advice will be, try to look for the things that are gonna be the best fit for you. So for example, there are lots of programs going on right now. Data science is always a hot topic, right? You have a lot of options to choose from. So you need to start thinking about, okay, what do I want to do uh, in terms of developing my career? I want a program that is extremely theoretical, or is more business focused. Do I want a program that can have like 2 years of extension, or is just a short type of program but very intensive? Um, do I have do I want it online? Do I want it to just be in person? What do I want from the curriculum to be encouraged? Right? Those kind of things will gonna make you have the best choice. And if you are looking for an intensive program that is business oriented, and highlights the skills and gives the opportunity for you to kind of have higher chances to get a job after you graduate, I think obviously the IA is a good option, right? En español puedo decir, pues tienes que definir bastante cuáles son los perfiles de programas a los que tú quieres aplicar, ¿no? Si es que estás buscando, depende de lo que quieras. ¿Quieres un programa intensivo, pero corto? ¿O quieres un programa largo, pero que no sea, que te deje llevar los cursos, digamos, a tu propio paso? Si quieres un programa que sea bastante teórico, o quieres un programa que sea más orientado al negocio, una de esas cosas. Dependiendo de los perfiles que quieras, eh, eso te va a ayudar bastante supongo que, limitar tu lista y tener tu decisión, ¿no? Y si tu interés es tener un programa corto e intensivo que sea orientado al negocio y que tenga que te dé una gran chance de tener una puerta de trabajo después de que te gradúes, yo creo que el Institute for Advanced Analytics es la mejor opción que puedes tener, la verdad.
Great, thank you. Thank you, Carlos, for taking the time to share with me and with our audience your remarkable journey. We were fortunate to have had the opportunity to learn from someone as accomplished as you are. I wish you a continued success in all your endeavors. And thanks again. Muchas gracias.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.